Okay, so we've now got our ribbon on. Now we're going to work on the final stage, which is kind of finishing off the wreath. You will need a pair of scissors. If you have, it's not necessary, but if you have needle nose pliers, they can help, as well as wire cutters. Again, they're not mandatory. I will show you how to work it without, but I will also show you, if you have those, how to use them. The first thing I kind of will do is trim up some of these. The mesh does tend to shed and have pointy ends, and so if there's some strange ones sticking out, I'll trim them off. But the next step I usually want to do is I want to kind of open up my ribbon. You may have done this when you were putting the ribbon on, which is fine. You can do it anytime, but you just kind of want to open it up and just make sure, they're kind of fanned out. You can also at this point kind of twist things if you feel like there's a open spot. And I know I've got two of the same ribbons right next to each other. I'm not worried about it. It's going to look totally fine. But if that's something that bothers you, you may certainly move that ribbon around. And I'm not sure if I'm all the way in the frame. I apologize. My camera's up above me, and it's a little bit easier if I'm doing this at this level rather than trying to stand on the stool to see the camera too. So again, I'm just going to go around and open these up. And once I go to put the sign on, I may do it yet one more time. And when I put it up on the wall, on the door or the wall, wherever you're putting your creation, I may do it again. So it's just, you kind of work it so that you get to see what you want to see out of your ribbon. And it's going to get smushed when we put the sign on. And so again, I'll probably move things yet one more time. So this is an everlasting battle. So I have to say, I love the little Santa Claus legs. They're some of my favorites. So if you ordered early, you definitely got those. And I apologize if I run out before you got to yours, but I just think they're too cute. And you might want to pay attention to which way they're going. So I have some that are going in opposite directions, which is fine. But if it bothers you, you can turn them around. And that may help you decide which way you want your wreath to face to put your sign on. I also really like this little red truck. I think it's really cute with pulling the little cart of gifts. All right. Again, you can do this over and over and over again and still always feel like it's not the way you want it. And so don't let it get to you. All right. I'm going to call that good for now. I've kind of gone around once. I'm going to flip this over. And now we're going to work the back side of this wreath. So we've got all these pipe cleaners, and we're going to kind of shorten them if you've got the pliers. If not, we're just going to roll them down and make it so that there are no sharp edges. So it doesn't matter where you start. I sometimes will notice that things have shifted, or I might be able to tighten a bit more. So I'm hand tightening just by twisting these guys around. If you do not have wire cutters, that's fine. You would just twist and twist, and then you're going to roll it so that you are keeping that point from poking up and not like scratching the surface that it may be hanging on. And on the outside of this wreath, you might find that you might want to pull. You see how that kind of shifted that mesh in? You can certainly do that because that sometimes helps make it a little bit fuller to the inside. And again, I'm just twisting, twisting, twisting. Now, if you've got wire cutters, you can clip off that longer tail. And if you have needle nose pliers, again, not necessary, you can just use them to kind of twist down. But you certainly can do it by hand as well. So what I'm going to do is kind of go through this, go all the way around and tighten these guys down and tie them off. So as I've done before, so you don't have to sit here painstakingly watch me do every move, I'm just going to start, I'm going to fast forward and get it done.